I'm Christine Potts, Executive Director of the Historical Society of Harford County, and today I'm going to be reading the Declaration of Independence. This document was drafted by a committee including John Adams, Benjamin Franklin, Robert Livingston, Roger Sherman, and Thomas Jefferson, who was selected to write it. In Congress, July 4th, 1776, the unanimous Declaration of the 13 United States of America. When in the course of human events it becomes necessary for one people to dissolve the political bands which have connected them with another, and to assume among the powers of the earth the separate and equal station to which the laws of nature and of nature's God entitle them, a decent respect to the opinions of mankind requires that they should declare the causes which impel them to the separation. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed, that whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it, and to institute new government, laying its foundations on such principles and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness. Prudence, indeed, will dictate that governments long established should not be changed for light or transience causes, and accordingly all experience hath shewn that mankind are more disposed to suffer while evils are sufferable than to right themselves by abolishing the forms to which they are accustomed. But when a long train of abuses and usurpations, pursuing invariably the same object, evinces a design to reduce them under absolute despotism, it is their right, it is their duty to throw off such government and to provide new guards for their future security. Such has been the patient sufferance of these colonies, and such is now the necessity which constrains them to alter their former systems of government. The history of the present King of Great Britain is a history of repeated injuries and usurpations, all having in direct object the establishment of an absolute tyranny over these states. To prove this, let facts be submitted to a candid world. He has refused his assent to laws, the most wholesome and necessary for the public good. He has forbidden his governors to pass laws of immediate and pressing importance, unless suspended in their operation till his assent should be obtained. And when so suspended, he has utterly neglected to attend to them. He has refused to pass other laws for the accommodation of large districts of people, unless those people would relinquish the right of representation in the legislature, a right inestimable to them and formidable to tyrants only. He has called together legislative bodies at places unusual, uncomfortable, and distant from the depository of their public records, for the sole purpose of fatiguing them into compliance with his measures. He has dissolved representative houses repeatedly for opposing with manly firmness his invasions on the rights of the people. He has refused for a long time, after such disillusions, to cause others to be elected, whereby the legislative powers, incapable of annihilation, have returned to the people at large for their exercise, the state remaining in the meantime exposed to all the dangers of invasion from without and convulsions within. He has endeavored to prevent the population of these states for that purpose obstructing the laws for naturalization of foreigners, refusing to pass others to encourage their migrations hither, and raising the conditions of new appropriations of lands. He has obstructed the administration of justice by refusing his assent to laws for establishing judiciary powers. He has made judges dependent on his will alone for the tenure of their offices and the amount and payment of their salaries. He has erected a multitude of new offices and sent hither swarms of officers to harass our people and eat out their substance. He has kept among us in times of peace standing armies without the consent of our legislatures. He has affected to render the military independent of and superior to the civil power. He has combined with others to subject us to a jurisdiction foreign to our Constitution and unacknowledged by our laws, giving his assent to their acts of pretended legislation for quartering large bodies of armed troops among us, for protecting them by a mock trial from punishment for any murders which they should commit on the inhabitants of these states, for cutting off our trade from all parts of the world, for imposing taxes on us without our consent, for depriving us in many cases of the benefits of trial by jury, for transporting us beyond seas to be tried for pretended offenses, for abolishing the free system of English laws in a neighboring province, establishing therein an arbitrary government, and enlarging its boundaries so as to render it at once an example and fit instrument for introducing the same absolute rule into these colonies, for taking away our charters, abolishing our most valuable laws, and altering fundamentally the forms of our government, for suspending our own legislatures and declaring themselves invested with power to legislate for us in all cases whatsoever. He has abdicated government here by declaring us out of his protection and waging war against us. He has plundered our seas, ravaged our coasts, burnt our towns, and destroyed the lives of our people. He is at this time transporting large armies of foreign mercenaries to complete the works of death, desolation, and tyranny already begun with circumstances of cruelty and perfidy, scarcely paralleled in the most barbarous ages and totally unworthy the head of a civilized nation. He has constrained our fellow citizens, taken captive on the high seas, to bear arms against their country, to become the executioners of their friends and brethren, or to fall themselves by their hands. He has excited domestic insurrections amongst us and has endeavored to bring on the inhabitants of our frontiers, the merciless Indian savages whose known rule of warfare is an undistinguished destruction of all ages, sexes, and conditions. In every stage of these oppressions, we have petitioned for redress in the most humble terms. Our repeated petitions have been answered only by repeated injury. A prince whose character is thus marked by every act which may define a tyrant is unfit to be the ruler of a free people. Nor have we been wanting in attentions to our British brethren. We have warned them from time to time of attempts by their legislature to extend an unwarrantable jurisdiction over us. We have reminded them of the circumstances of our immigration and settlement here. We have appealed to their native justice and magnanimity, and we have conjured them by the ties of our common kindred to disavow these usurpations, which would inevitably interrupt our connections and correspondences. They too have been deaf to the voice of justice and of consanguinity. We must therefore acquiesce in the necessity which denounces our separation and hold them as we hold the rest of mankind enemies in war, in peace friends. We, therefore, representatives of the United States of America in General Congress, assembled, appealing to the Supreme Judge of the world for the rectitude of our intentions, do, in the name and by authority of the good people of these colonies, solemnly publish and declare that these united colonies are, and of right ought to be, free and independent states, that they are absolved from all allegiance to the British Crown, and that all political connection between them and the state of Great Britain is and ought to be totally dissolved, and that as free and independent states they have full power to levy war, conclude peace, contract alliances, establish commerce, and to do all other acts and things which independent states may of right do. And for the support of this declaration, with a firm reliance on the protection of divine providence, we mutually pledge to each other our lives, our fortunes, and our sacred honor. Signed by representatives of Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, Maryland, Virginia, Pennsylvania, Delaware, New York, New Jersey, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, Connecticut, and New Hampshire.
Thank you to Christine Potts. Thank you so much. Welcome, Bel Air. Welcome to the 2025 Bel Air Independence Day Parade. My name is Christy Breslin. I'm from WMAR and Hartford TV, along with my co-host Rich Bennett from Hartford County Living and Conversations with Rich Bennett. We are so excited to be with all of you here today. Who is ready to have a great time? We especially praise the Historical Society of Hartford County's celebration of the people and places who have made Hartford County what it is, and we urge everyone to participate through the rest of the year and in the Society's celebrations leading up to the 250th anniversary.
And now to honor America, the Bel Air Independence Day Committee proudly presents soprano Mary Pollins, who will sing our national anthem.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you so much. Beautiful as always. Well, we also want to say our deepest thanks and profound sense of gratitude that we had Christine Potts, the Executive Director of the Historical Society of Harford County, to read the Declaration of Independence for us. Thank you so much. That was absolutely fantastic. Just so you know, the Bel Air Independence Day Committee is an all-volunteer organization which produces and stages activities held in and around the town of Bel Air today on July 4th, ending with this parade and later the much anticipated fireworks. The committee has a vision of what this annual celebration should be. The committee works hard all year to realize that vision, and we are so grateful for the contributions we receive from businesses and individuals, the help we receive from scores of volunteers the day of the event, the support of the participants, and most importantly, the support of you, the spectators.
Financial support is also received from many businesses, companies, and professional people in the Bel Air area. The official Independence Day programs contain complete list of those sponsors. The Bel Air Independence Day Committee gratefully thanks the following major sponsors for their support. We are pleased to announce that the Jones Junction Automotive Group continues as the premier sponsor today. Jones has a history of generously giving to the Bel Air community, and we welcome their commitment to our event. The entire day cannot occur without the help of dozens of Independence Day volunteers.
Well, Rich, it looks like we're getting ready to get started. The Town of Bel Air Police Chief Charles Moore is going to be coming down shortly to get us kicked off for this very exciting event. So come on, everybody. We got to get some excitement going here. Come on, Bel Air. I want to hear you. Just a few more minutes till we get started, but, you know, like we said, Rich, so many people to thank for this.
Of course, all of you, the volunteers who have worked since before dawn and will continue deep into the night, and without whose services this parade, this evening's fireworks, and all the events today, beginning with the flag raising at dawn and including the family events, bicycle rodeo, horseshoe pitching, and more. And ending with this wonderful parade, followed, we hope, by the fantastic fireworks later tonight, could never have taken place.
All right, how many of you kids out there participated this morning in the bicycle rodeo? Horseshoe pitching? Come on, guys. Who was out for all the Bel Air festivities this morning? Did anybody do the pancake breakfast? Yeah, there we go. Fan of the pancake breakfast I can see over there?
Did you bring us any pancakes?
Yes, we love that. That is one of the best events. So many people, delicious food, and of course, great company like yourself.
I can't believe you went to the pancake breakfast, knew you were coming here, you didn't bring us any pancakes.
Rich takes things very, very, very seriously.
I'm not feeling the love.
Well, also, we want to thank Harford TV because this is being live streamed. So anybody that's not able to make it today to see this in person, you can always see it on Harford TV. Is that Fit Rick? Yes, say hello to Fit Rick, everyone.
How many years have we been doing this?
You know what those sirens mean. We are about to get started. Let's hear it. Who's excited for the parade?
Hey, everybody in front of us, look straight up and wave to the drone up there. I'm sure they're taking pictures and video.
And now everybody look straight here at us at the camera and say, we love Bel Air.
You can get louder than that. Try it again.
Look at those kids. You can hear the kids the loudest. Absolutely.
The kids
love
are the
it.
loudest. All right, kids, you ready? Say, we love Christy.
No, don't say it's kids. Say, we love Bel Air. All right, here we go. right, guys, give them a round of applause. They are getting the pathway cleared for an amazing parade today. And I'll tell you, this 4th of July parade, it gets better and better every single year. And can we not be thankful? We finally don't have any rain.
And it's actually not that hot out either.
No, it's not. This is probably the best weather we've had for this parade.
Well, I know,
years.
we're in the shade. They're all, look, people over there laughing at us like, yeah, we're in the sun. It's hot.
Look at this guy over here. He looks very happy.
Is it that? It's not that hot over there in the sun, is it? Feels good, right? Okay. Imagine if it was last week. Not a shot, right?
Hey, kids, what are you looking forward to seeing the most in today's parade? Well, we've got our first look up, everyone.
All right, kids, be ready. You didn't say you love Christy loud enough, and now she's coming over there. Run!
It is true. I am on my way over. I'm looking for cute children, and I found you first. All right, what's your name?
Joe,
Joe, where are you from?
Forest Hill,
All right, and what are you looking forward to seeing the most this year?
dancers,
Dancers. All right, we like that. Thank you so much. Another cute child. They're all cute children. What is your name? All right, this one wants to tell me her name. What's your name, beautiful?
Adelina,
And what are you looking forward to seeing the most today?
leaders,
Cheerleaders. I love it. Fantastic. All right, we have time to find more cute children. All right, no? What about you? You want to tell? Yeah, what's your name?
Charlie,
Charlie, what are you looking forward to seeing the most?
horses,
Oh, me too. Horses are going to be great. And you were very excited. Rich was picking on you a little bit. What are you most excited about?
I don't know.
Everything?
Everything.
All right. That's the kind of answer I like. Everything. Come on, guys. Who's excited about the parade? What's your name?
Ruth.
And what are you most excited about, Ruth?
Spider-Man.
Oh, Spider-Man. That's right. We are going to have some Spider-Mans.
Hey, Christy, you notice nobody's excited about seeing you?
I did notice that, Rich. Thank you so much.
I'm just saying,
for
nobody
pointing it
said
out.
that.
All right, let's pick on someone else. Yeah. What's your name?
Mike.
And Mike, what are you looking forward to the most about the parade?
The bands, the music.
The bands and the music. Okay. All right. We'll let him get away with that. You want to tell me what you're excited about?
I'm Emmanuel, and this is,
Naomi,
and we're excited to be here with the people of Bel Air and see the fireworks later, right, Nails?
yeah,
Yeah.
Woohoo! Love the energy. All right, I can see we're getting ready
Yeah.
to get started. Thank you
Christy,
so much.
don't run.
Why?
Because of your age. I mean, you.
Oh, you
I mean,
did
I
not
mean,
just
yeah,
say
we don't want you
that.
getting too hot and everything, you know?
All right, Rich, you're fired.
Greg told me to say that, by the way, so smack him on the way up here, not me.
Okay, good. Okay. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. All right, so I'll just go here.
Once again, leading off the parade is the town of Bel Air's own police chief, Charles Moore. Chuck is accompanied by Police Chaplain Russ Sullivan of St. Mark's Catholic Church, Department Secretary Ms. Kimberly Blanton, Ben Salvas, and Ryan Kaufman, son of Bel Air Police Department Corporal John Kaufman. Thank you, Bel Air Police Department. Let's get a big hand for them. Right behind them, American Legion Post 39 and Post 55 Color Guard. For the 49th consecutive parade, we welcome our Color Guard from the Bel Air American Legion Post 39, today also along with Alfred B. Hilton Memorial American Legion Post 55. Sergeant Alfred B. Hilton Memorial Post 55 American Legion Mobile Unit Post 55 members are here honoring Sergeant Alfred B. Hilton, Harford County's only native Medal of Honor recipient. Sergeant Hilton's heroic sacrifice during the Civil War is honored and recognized.
And I'm excited to announce Miss Bel Air 2025, Kyla Giardello. She has served this year with distinction as Miss Bel Air, dropping the flag at the Bel Air Town Derby, which you did great. I was there, assisting with the Bel Air Kite Festival and speaking to groups and commissions. A Bel Air native and a former parade participant as a twirler, she now works as a vet tech in town and hopes to go to vet school and devote herself to animals large and small. Oh, Rich, we have the Bel Air Town of Commissioners, elected in nonpartisan voting by the residents of the town of Bel Air. And here she is, the town of Bel Air Commissioner Mayor Paula Edding. Mayor and chair of the Bel Air Town of Commissioners, an attorney since 1985, ran for town commissioner to ensure that Bel Air remains a safe and family-friendly place. And then right behind her, Steve Chismar, vice chair, Bel Air Town Commissioner. Steve, a lifelong Bel Air resident, graduated from the University of Delaware, worked at Aberdeen Proving Ground for over 40 years, and he has served the community as a firefighter coach and committee member. Then we have James Rutledge. Bel Air Town Commissioner Jim Rutledge, Esquire, practices law in Bel Air and has been a member of the Maryland Bar since 1986. Jacob Taylor. Bel Air Downtown Commissioner Jake Taylor is the youngest elected Harford County official in our history, and he is doing a great job for our town. And our banner sponsor, Jones Junction, our premier sponsor. Come on, guys, give it up for the premier sponsor today. The Bel Air Independence Day Committee again gives its deepest thanks to Jones Junction. Their donation makes them the power behind the amazing fireworks this year. They have well over 100 consecutive years as a family-run automotive business serving Harford County and the surrounding area.
The Harford County Sheriff's Office Honor Guard honors and represents the traditions of the Harford County Sheriff's Office, the dedication of all who have served within, and the sacrifice of those who have died in the performance of duty.
Harford County Sheriff Jeff Gaylor. And tribute vehicle, Sheriff Jeff Gaylor. He has been Harford County Sheriff since 2014, leads the primary law enforcement agency in Harford County, one of the largest sheriff's offices in the state of Maryland, responsible for providing law enforcement, correctional services, and court services for Harford County's 265,000 residents. Wow.
And right behind him, Kirk United States Army Health Clinic, based at Aberdeen Proving Ground here in Harford County. Please welcome Lieutenant Colonel Richie, Sergeant Salinas, Private Fears, and Private Castillo, as we thank you for your service to our country. The marching unit just walked by.
All right, now this banner, Klein's ShopRite, the Bel Air High School Marching Bobcat Band, is sponsored by Klein's ShopRite, Harford County's only local family-owned grocery enterprise. Here they come, the Bel Air High School Marching Band, under the direction of drum majors Madison Hessler, Brady King, and Elizabeth Lewis. They're performing the classic patriotic selections. Your
The band would like to thank Mr. Rob DeLeva, principal of Bel Air High School, for providing the band with much needed new sousaphones. The band would also like to thank the Bel Air High School Music Boosters for their endless support and generosity.
And we love, love, love their Jeep. Look at that. That's you.
Oh,
Look at that.
now that's
Amazing.
a trike.
Yes, that's amazing.
Semper Fi, the Marine Corps League helps Marines, FMF corpsmen, and their families in time of need, as well as the Harford County community. Semper Fi. The Harford County Veterans Commission is a group of dedicated volunteers appointed by a county executive from all military services that serve veterans and their families in the Harford County community. They actively participate in community outreach events to help veterans receive the benefits they earned. Check out their website and Facebook page for more information and events. You vets out there, if you have not talked to them or a VSO yet, get in touch with them.
All right, Rich, Krabby Axe Throwing. This place is so much fun. Our first float is from Krabby Axe. The Krabby Axe Throwing trailer is always rolling through town, but only today with targets up and axes flying. Krabby Axe reminds us all to celebrate freedom, friendship, and the joy of giving back. Oh, and he's got a bubble blaster, too.
They missed and got me. Since 1809, Mount Arrowhead Masonic Lodge has been part of the Bel Air community. Freemasonry is a fraternity of good men focusing on brotherhood, morality, and self-improvement. Men named Bond, Van Bibber, Street, and C. Milton Wright are just a few men who have been Masons and served our community with distinction. The Young Men of Nelson J. Briggs chapter of DeMolay, an international organization dedicated to building character, leadership, and lifelong friendships in young men ages 10 to 21.
Oh my gosh, Rich, look at this. I love this. The Boomy Shriners, founded in 1884 as a place for Maryland Masons to expand on fellowship and fun found in Freemasonry. Since 1884, the shrine has grown and now supports the greatest philanthropy in the world, the Shriners Hospital for Children, which provide orthopedic, burn, and cleft lip palate care to children under 18. We thank them so much. All right, guys, give it up for the Bel Air Volunteer Fire Department.
That is not a 2021. All right, so the trucks in this, wow, 1,500 plus 150 gallons of foam. Only unit in Harford County to carry this much foam. That is not.
And the Bel Air Volunteer Fire Department, again, proudly led by Stefan D. Cox, Chief Bill Wine, and Andrea Enzer, Presidents, Deputy Chief Richard R. Davis Jr., First Assistant Chief, and William Snyder, Second Assistant Chief. The Bel Air Volunteer Fire Company, citizens protecting citizens.
All right, so I'm not good with fire trucks, but I believe this is the pumper. Frontline piece of front. Man, that thing is loud. All of that. It goes. Shoo. Can y'all hear that?
Oh, it's the Bel Air Community Chorus Float. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. What a talented group. The Bel Air Community Chorus is a non-auditioned group of various ages and musical backgrounds that enjoys performing all types of music, which I have seen. They are fantastic.
All right, some more of the trucks coming, or I should say the fire trucks coming in through here. Some of these things are just amazing if you listen to what they do. Able to draft water for large-scale incidents, carries rescue tools and high-risk Oh my God, these things. First line engine for all structure fires capable of drafting water from creeks and streams to supplement water. I'm probably way behind these. Sister,
Give them a round of applause. These are our heroes. Hi, guys. Look how smart they are. They've got a fan right in there. Oh, and he's got a boombox, too. I love this guy.
ready to climb up that ladder, anybody?
You're what? Oh, you're the winner. The man selling popcorn, he is the winner. Kettle corn, excuse me. Bite my lip. I am so sorry. Kettle corn, my mistake. And here comes the Bel Air United Methodist Church. Bel Air United Methodist Church, located right on Parade Route on South Main Street, is proud to have served Harford County for over 250 years. The church believes in volunteerism and actively supports its volunteers through serving the community. And of course, we have to thank Harford County Trash Services. We could not do it without them. They are dedicated to serve the community, and they appreciate all of our customers as we appreciate you. Oh, one of my friends over there. Which one of you said you wanted to see the cheerleaders? All right, here they come. Harford Cheer. Please welcome Harford Cheer. Proud to represent their community with athletes of all ages. They promote a positive environment, encouraging confidence, leadership, dedication, and sportsmanship. In addition to their competitive teams, Harford Cheer hosts classes, clinics, and camps.
I can do that.
Look at that. Such talent.
Can you do that the way she did that backflip?
Not even close. I wish I could.
You should have tried that when you were coming back from talking to
I
everybody.
probably should.
Jacob's Well-Assisted Living Home is where your heart is, and you will always be one of the family, taking care of loved ones for 25 years.
Thank you so much to Jacob's Well. Oh my goodness. Okay, Rich, we know what it means when we see a very happy slice of pizza hopping down the streets.
So I had to look in the back. I didn't know if that was mannequins or real people at first.
Here it comes. We all know them.
Bon
We all
Tempo.
love them. Bontempo Brothers. Proudly located in the heart of downtown Bel Air, and I have a serious doubt that there is anyone that hasn't eaten there. They are fantastic, celebrating 35 years of serving our incredible community. A family-owned favorite, they offer a delicious variety of pizza, pasta, subs, and more. And everybody, please give it up for my friend Renato. He drives his adorable
that
car
car.
every year in this parade, and we absolutely love him and Bontempo. Thank you for supporting us.
The Edgewood High School Marching Band, sponsored by the Edgewood Lions Club. Chartered in September 1947, the club provides assistance to Edgewood residents who need eye exams, eyeglasses, and assistance for those needing hearing aids.
Absolutely love that song. Edgewood Ram Marching Band wants to wish you a happy 4th of July and to remind everyone that Edgewood brings the fun, fun, fun. Thank you to Edgewood High School.
Weren't you in marching band?
No, I wasn't good at playing an instrument,
Oh.
but
Oh,
Madison is.
The way you were running out
Well,
there, I
color
figured
guard?
you were.
Oh, no. But I wish. It looks fun.
Volunteers Got Us Here is the theme for this year's float from DARSAR and CAR chapters. These groups are preparing for the 250th anniversary of the Declaration of Independence next year. This year they are celebrating one of America's first volunteers, a 19-year-old Frenchman, the Marquis de Lafayette, who became a general during the American Revolution. Lafayette will revisit Havre de Grace on July 29th this year on his farewell tour. So plan to greet him in Havre de Grace at 4 p.m. at Graw Valley.
Well, we have coming up the Gunpowder Mill Racers Marching Unit. And the Gunpowder Mills Racers are one of 29 teams statewide participating in the Maryland Interscholastic Cycling League, which is one of 31 leagues nationwide in the Cycling Association, guided by values of fun, inclusivity, equity, respect, and community. That does look like so much fun. Look at them all riding together. Every youth is empowered to be part of a thriving and engaged cycling community. The team is co-ed and made up of 70 student athletes. That is absolutely incredible. They practice and ride trails weekly in the Gunpowder Falls State Park, and they participate in 5 race and adventure events across the state in the fall. Amazing.
Everybody having a good time so far?
All right, so we saw the cheerleaders, we saw the bikers. We still have so much more out there to look forward to. I always like seeing the classic cars. Anybody else like the car part of the parade? What's your favorite part of the parade? Call it out.
We got some space. You all want to see Christy come out there and do the backflip like she said she could do?
You kids are going to be waiting a long time for that, but it looks like the break in the parade is almost through. Is that Fit Rick again? Everybody say, hey, Fit Rick. Fit Rick is absolutely amazing. He helps keep all the lifeguards safe down there in Ocean City. We love him.
Hey, I want to do something here. Those of you listening out there, you can see us, right? We have new judges here this year. So how about a big hand for the judges?
All right, this is going to be exciting, Rich. I love this one. Oh, my gosh. It's the Sergeant Push-Up Marching Unit. You're right, and Greg just made a really good point. What did you say, Greg?
Yeah, I'm a Marine. What's your point?
Don't Marines do push-ups?
Yeah.
What are you prepared to do?
Yeah, but no. See, Sergeant Push-Ups in the Army.
Oh. So you're saying the Army's
It's
better?
against Marine Corps rules to do push-ups.
So the Army's better than the Marine Corps is
Army.
what you're saying?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
I challenge you to do some push-ups right in front of us right now.
I
10,
don't want to embarrass
10,
him, Greg.
10.
I would if I could, but I can't, so I shan't.
All right, here he comes.
Sergeant Push-Up Patrick Parker wowed us last year, and we are honored to have him back in 2025. Patrick is a decorated Desert Storm U.S. Army veteran who loves his country and created the character of Sergeant Push-Up to feed children by partnering with foods. Help him do 3 million, is that 3 million?
Oh,
3,069 push-ups by September 7th to bring awareness to bullying. Current count is 973,117.
Wow, do you guys think Sergeant Push-Up can do it? Yes. And look at these kids, they can do it too.
Awesome job, Sergeant Push-Up.
What time is it? Come on, guys, give it up for Sergeant Push-Up. Maryland Miniatures. Okay, I know there was a little girl out there that told me she was excited for the horses. Well, your wish is my command. We have the Maryland Miniatures. Maryland Miniatures is proud to volunteer in the Horseland tent at the Maryland State Fair. You can visit them there to learn more about this Maryland horses. Rich, they're adorable.
I want to ride one. And the proud group of horse enthusiasts are happy to represent Harford County in many community events year-round as their volunteer gift to everyone old and young.
And you know what, guys? We got to thank him. Poop Patrol! Give that guy a round of applause. He deserves it. A necessary part of any parade, at least one that has an equestrian unit, is a Pooper Scooper Patrol. So we thank those earnest scouts from Bel Air Troop 313 for doing the job very few would want to do, under the direction of Scoutmaster Andy Whaley.
Anybody want a cup of coffee?
Woo! Come on, guys! Coffee Bar Bel Air values their community and supports local by curating a creative and welcoming environment for all. Oh my goodness, look at the size of that coffee cup. All right, we got to call out our friend Tar Hill Construction. Sorry, my voice was going.
The Falston High School Cougar Marching Band is proudly sponsored by Tar Hill Construction Group, an award-winning home improvement contractor focusing on roofing and exteriors, voted Hartford's best roofing and home improvement contractor.
And we are so excited for the Falston Band. Proudly marching down Main Street today for us. Give them a round of applause. They want to thank the Falston and Bel Air communities for their continued support and encouragement. We're so happy to have you with us. They're lighting up the parade with music, spirit, and star-spangled style. There he is, the man, the myth, the legend,
Great to work!
Joe Ayler from Tar Heel Construction Group Float. Joe is one very, very giving citizen. He gives to so many nonprofits in the community, and Rich, you and I know how important that is.
Tar Hill Construction Group is an award-winning full-service roofing and exteriors contractor serving the greater Baltimore area. They combine expert craftsmanship and superior industry knowledge to deliver results that stand the test of time. Their team is committed to excellence in every project, whether it's a roof replacement, siding installation, or store damage repair. With a focus on customer satisfaction and long-term value, Tar Hill Construction Group provides a level of service that's truly unmatched by any competitors.
All right, Rich, this is very exciting. We have Miss Maryland 2025 coming up. Maria Darasabi, representing Miss Maryland, a 22-year-old from St. Mary's County in Southern Maryland, was crowned Miss Maryland 2025 on June 21st as the first Iranian American and the first St. Mary's County resident to ever win the title. She's going to represent Maryland at the Miss America competition in September 2025 in Orlando. For her talent, she delivered a compelling speech about her immigration to the United States at age 9, her gratitude for American opportunities, and the importance of using those opportunities to serve others. Miss Maryland Teen 2025, Kinsley Potts. Congratulations, Kinsley. 2025 Miss Maryland Teen, who is a 16-year-old Owings Mills resident and rising junior at Garrison Forest School. Her community service initiative is Fire for Change, and her talent was vocal performance. In addition to winning the crown, Potts won the Top Interview Award. I'm very proud of that. Good for you. Gianna Romero, Miss Central Maryland 2025, Miss Bel Air 2024, returns to the Bel Air Parade this year, crowned Miss Central Maryland 2025, a talented baton twirler and accomplished business communication student at Stevenson University. Then we have Elle Miles, Miss Baltimore 2025, a 20-year-old rising senior at Morgan State University, where she is seeking a BFA in musical theater and an MA in teaching. Taylor Skylar Shea is Miss Historic Maryland 2025. Miss Historic Maryland spends her time advocating for her community service initiative, DNA, Dyslexia's Next Achievement, where she advocates for early intervention and resources to help children with dyslexia reach their goals. Now, Anna Deem, Miss Rockville 2025, a graduate of Towson University with a degree in psychology and minor in health sciences. Her community service initiative is 8, Empowering Immigrant Girls Through Health Together, where she focuses on helping Maryland youth build wellness and confidence. Sarah Farmer, Miss Hagerstown 2025. We welcome back to Bel Air Sarah Farmer. Her community service initiative is Human Trafficking Awareness in the United States. She is currently working on her master's degree in nursing with hopes to become a sexual assault nurse examiner. Thank you so much. We need more of you. Nora Babu, Miss Silver Spring Teen 2025. She is 16 years old, lives in North Potomac, Maryland. Nora's community service initiative is Dare Not to Compare. Her talent at Miss Maryland was an outstanding operatic aria. Then we have Carly Lawson. So many beauty queens. I love this. Miss Montgomery County Teen 2025 with her little sister, Olivia. She is a rising senior at Southern Garrett High School. Her community service initiative, Mindful Moves, dedicated to raising awareness about dementia and Alzheimer's. Wow. Erin Marie, Miss Mason Dixon 2025. Erin Marie Judge, a newly turned 20-year-old, is a second-year student at American Musical and Dramatic Academy, where she trains intensively, taking 4 dance classes each week and studying both classical and contemporary music theater.
I was wondering if you needed a breath there or not. God, I hope I pronounced this right. Pius Pia Shidelso is a 19-year-old rising sophomore at the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, where she enjoys dancing in the club dance team, being a part of her sorority Phi Mu, and pursuing her business degree. Pia advocates for neurodiversity through her community service initiative, Think Differently.
And one that went by us already was Candace Ferdinand's Miss White Oak 2025. So give her a round of applause. Her initiative is Let's Save a Life, where she advocates for all to have the knowledge of basic light support. Now this was one that I wanted, the Bel Air Corvette Club. We got our first one right over there. Take a look at that. Very, very excited to see them. And look, more of our beauty queens. We absolutely adore them. And these community service initiatives that they're doing for us are absolutely amazing. These ladies are going to take over the world. Bel Air Corvette Club Car Club. Let's give them a shout out. They have once again kindly offered to transport some of our special guests, competitors from various competitions, so they could help Bel Air honor our great community. So we thank the Bel Air Corvette Club, the 52nd anniversary of this splendid organization, and the 27th year, Rich, they've been in the parade here in Bel Air for the 4th of July.
This is the point where we get to hear these wonderful cars, something I love. Let's hear it, guys.
Come on, guys, look at all these cars. Who wouldn't love to own one of them? Look at this yellow one right here. That would be my choice. All right, kids, I know you still got energy in you. Let's hear woo woo. Come on, kids, louder. Woo woo. Oh, look at this puppet in my yellow car. Another sleek black convertible. This is
All right, who
fantastic.
can get louder than the cars? I don't know about that. I think the cars were louder. Yes, I think so.
Okay, I can already see it, Rich. This was one of my questions. This is one of my favorite parts of the parade because I used to attempt to do this when I was younger. Baton twirling. I was never good at it, but these girls that you're about to see are amazing at it. We are going to welcome coming up the Twirl-tastics Baton and Releve Dance. From Coppermine Bel Air Athletic Club, the Twirl-tastics Baton Twirling Team, Releve Dance, and Coppermine Karate, under the direction of Christine Zoll. Christy Osborne and Janine Kraft. The Twirl-tastics baton teams and Releve Dance are very proud to introduce their competition baton teams along with students from the karate. So if you can see them, look, we got our banner coming up for them right now. I can already see them back there. They're so in sync. They're so good. They're so coordinated. That is so not me.
I'm sure Christine would let you get down there and try it if you want.
I do not want to embarrass myself. I want people to enjoy the parade. So come on, guys. Who's excited for our baton twirlers? Did you see that?
You could do that.
I could not do that. Absolutely amazing. Look at the talent.
I've actually done that before. I have an invisible
It's
baton.
a fire
and
baton. That is not invisible. I can
No,
guarantee
I did it
that.
with an invisible one.
Oh, look at our other twirlers down here. Fantastic. These girls work so hard and they compete in so many competitions. Not only a shout out to the girls, but a shout out to the dedicated parents as well. All right, we are so excited because we have coming up the Harford Cecil Miss Fire Prevention 2025. Caitlin Izzo, she's one of our fire prevention ambassadors who travel the state helping people understand how to fight fires and how to save lives. Starting with Caitlin, 2025 Harford Cecil Miss Fire Prevention. That is a difficult job, and we are very thankful to have someone as smart and beautiful as you representing us. Give her a round of applause. Oh my goodness, and we can't do it without the notable fire chief. Wow, look at this. What a great choice for your hat. That is fantastic. I couldn't agree with that more. Great job over there. Harford County Little Fire Chief Liam Hadding. Then we have Junior Miss Fire Prevention, Bonnie Parker. 2025 Junior Miss Fire Prevention, first runner-up, Evelyn Brush. Miss Fire Prevention, first runner-up, Isabella Price. So give all of them a round of applause for keeping us safe. Wilmer Eye Institute. Wilmer Eye Institute has moved to the Water's Edge Commercial Park. They have moved to See You Better, now located at 4692 Millennial Drive in Belcamp. Oh, this is very, very exciting. The Harford County Teacher of the Year, Shelby Holtquist. She is the current Harford County Public Schools Teacher of the Year, a special education teacher at Havre de Grace Elementary School, proud product of Harford County Public Schools, and enjoys giving back to her community that gave so much to her.
Decorous Landscape, helping you achieve your outdoor space dreams. Not outer space. Space meaning in your yard.
All right, let's give it up. Whiteford Volunteer Fire Company. They do so much to keep us safe, and we always enjoy having them in the Bel Air 4th of July Parade.
Carrying the banner, we have JES Foundation Repair. The Uptown String Band is proudly sponsored by JES Foundation Repair, a groundworks company. JES Foundation Repair is a returning band sponsor, and we welcome them to the 2025 parade. JES specializes in helping homeowners with their foundation repair, basement waterproofing, crawl space, and all their concrete needs.
Greg, I need your pen.
Oh, jeez.
Good job. You guys are doing great.
Were you leaving us?
Yeah, I'm out of here.
Okay, we love this. The Uptown Brown String Band, a nonprofit organization based in Langhorne, Pennsylvania, a member of the Philadelphia String Band Association since 1938. They participated in the annual New Year's Day Philadelphia Parade every year. Award-winning band performing at concerts, parades, weddings, and many other events locally.
I'm having a flashback of Mardi Gras here.
Wow, look at these outfits!
This is awesome.
Woohoo! Thank you so much. We love having you part of the Bel Air 4th of July.
All right, who out there has a costume like that?
He does. Fantastic. Much, much props to the wardrobe department.
Let's hear it. Right behind them, JES Foundation Repair Mobile Units. Now let's welcome the JES Foundation Repair Vehicles, and let's thank JES for being a band sponsor. JES's top priority is providing high-quality home repair solutions and personalized service across our Maryland area. With fully trained technicians, industry-leading products, and nationally backed warranties, JES is here to restore your foundation, basement, or crawl space. You can find them online at jeswork.com.
All right, Rich, here's something we can do. Michael Rossman, Circus Camp Stars. Look at that unicycle. These talented folks are coaches and students at Circus Camp Stars, the region's best. Okay, likely the region's only summer circus camp. Happy 4th of July. Thank you to Rosedale Federal Savings and Loan. Founded in 1908, Rosedale Federal takes pride in its country and believes in the Bel Air community, helping with everyday finances and affordable home loans. Your neighbor, your guide, your bank. Thank you, Rosedale Federal.
The Smith family wishes the U.S. Army a happy birthday and honors all that have volunteered to serve our great nation. The Smith family salutes. Look at that beautiful float. Wow.
That took a lot of time. Look at the excitement. Happy 4th of July. And coming up next, give a round of applause to Harford County Executive Bob Casserly. We now present our county elected officials honoring the office they hold and their service to the people. Starting off with our county executive, Bob Casserly. Harford County Clerk of Court, Michelle Karzeski. We love her. Harford County's Clerk of Court, happy 4th of July to all the families of Harford County from Michelle and her wonderful staff. Here he is, Harford County Council President, Mr. Patrick Vincenti. Wait, is his lovely wife Janine with him? Yes, and his lovely wife Janine. We love them so much, so giving to the community, and he is currently serving his second term. Then we have council member Jessica Boyle Toddles, proudly serving her first term representing District E, joined by her husband Andrew and their two sons. Yes, it is Tony G. Oh my gosh, Tony G just voted Baltimore Sun's best. Tony G, congratulations. A lifelong Harford County resident and proud graduate of Bel Air High, HCC, and the University of Maryland. He loves his red. He's a local business owner and a founding member of the Society of Italian American Businessmen. Harford County Council member Allison Imhoff, representing District B, containing the Falston and Baldwin areas on Harford County Council. She's a licensed social worker and lifelong resident of Harford County. Then we have Harford County Council member James Riley, currently serving as Harford County Council member representing Northern Harford County District D. He and his wife Teresa have been proud residents of the county for over 40 years. Look at this. Senator J.B. Jennings got the whole crew with him today, proudly representing Maryland's 7th legislative district, covering parts of Harford and Baltimore counties. He serves on the Senate Budget and Taxation Committee and the Capital Budget and Health and Human Services. There he is, the always smiling Delegate Mike Griffith. He's got his crew with him today too, and he's in a Jeep, no surprise there, representing Maryland District 35A in the General Assembly, was voted the 2024 Maryland Military Coalition Legislator of the Year and Vice Chair of the Veterans Caucus. Thank you, Mike. Maryland State Delegate Susan McComas. Delegate Susan McComas represents Legislative District 34B, which comprises the town of Bel Air, Greater Bel Air South, and Abingdon. Oh my goodness, look at this. It's just full of sunshine, and it literally says that on her Jeep. Maryland State Delegate Teresa Riley, chair of the Harford County delegation in the Maryland General Assembly, and represents Districts 35A, Harford, and Cecil counties.
God Rocks of Maryland. God Rocks of Maryland was formed in March of 2021. During COVID, they came up with the idea of painting rocks to write words of inspiration to bring encouragement to those who pick them up. These rocks can be found in many different locations in Maryland and across the U.S. They have painted rocks for retreats, hospitals, vacation trips, and more. There's some big rocks they painted.
Oh my gosh, look at all their bright colors. I absolutely love it. Oh yay, here they come, the Bel Air Lions. Sandy and Dave Gazach, we love them. The Patterson Mill High School Band is proudly sponsored by the Bel Air Lions Club for over 80 years. The Bel Air Lions Club has served the community providing sight and hearing conservation services, support to many youth programs, Bel Air Police Explorers, Bel Air Parks, food insecurity, and much, much more.
Please welcome the Patterson Mill High School Marching Huskies under the direction of Mrs. Emily Beadwell and Assistant Director, Mrs. Allison Queel.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am very excited about this. Who was able to join me this year for the Bel Air Town Derby? What an amazing event that was. The Bel Air Lions Club float featuring the winner, the fastest of 26 cars in their recent Bel Air Town Derby, with driver Sammy Caldwell, sponsored by the Bel Air Volunteer Fire Company. You better join us. I'm telling you, it is something you don't want to miss. Love it every year. Our next one is Sunday, May 17th. Mark those calendars. And here comes the Level Volunteer Fire Company. And thank you again to the Level Volunteer Fire Company, keeping us safe. Thank you so much.
Ivy Hill Construction Services. Ivy Hill Construction's tractor trailer is here hauling decorated equipment.
Oh boy, Rich, here they come. This is my son Alex's favorite part of the parade, the Mid-Atlantic Thunderbird Club.
You should buy him one since he just turned 18.
Oh, thanks. No. But I wouldn't mind having one. Mid-Atlantic Thunderbird Club, a classic car club that caters to Ford Thunderbird enthusiasts. You see here some small of the retro Thunderbirds that were made to honor the small birds that started the Thunderbird legacy in 1955. Each carries a veteran who served to protect our right and privilege to have a 4th of July parade just like this. Thank you so much.
Look at that one there. Sweet. I love the old ones like that.
Wow, look at them. There is so many of them. And there's Rich's favorite right there. He loves the Thunderbird. Look at that. Oh, got some praise. Got some praise.
Sweet.
Donald Bowers, Jack Diggin. Look at that one that they're in. Sporting that. Oh, I love this one. I love them all. I love every one of these cars. And the people that are driving them are even better. Fantastic. Oh, wow. Look at this one that Doug is driving. Red, another favorite. Okay, we couldn't do it without the Cub Scouts, right? Cub Scout Pack 809 is a family pack out of Jarrettsville. The pack is accepting boys and girls of school ages K through 5 who have a love for the outdoors, having fun and learning skills in a family environment. Come join them to start making new friends and experiences today. Find out more at beascout.org. Oh, we always love our Harford County Public Library. But give another shout out to all these scouts. Look at this. Come on, guys. Thank you so much. Love all the headgear, love the colors, love the dedication. Harford County Public Library, get your crowns and paintbrushes ready to color our world this summer with Harford County Public Library Summer Reading 2025. Now through August 16th, readers of all ages are invited to register online or stop at any of the 11 branches to sign up.
Falun Dafa of Washington, D.C. is a traditional practice of meditation to practice mind, body, and spirit. It is guided by the principles of truthfulness, compassion, and tolerance. It has 4 sets of gentle movements plus meditation practice. People who practice regularly find it brings them better physical and mental health, reduced stress and anxiety, increased level of energy and vitality, inner peace, and deepen morals. One of the things I always do after this parade, because Chrissy gives me a hard time, is I have to go home and meditate and just clear my mind.
I was going to say the same thing about you, Rich. My anxiety level hits the roof every time after the parade because of you. Look at this float. Oh, my goodness. Just like they said, the world needs truthfulness, compassion, and forbearance.
Actually,
Oh, my goodness. Look
do
at
you meditate?
what? No, I should, though, but I don't.
Oh, man, it's great. I love it.
Rich, look at this. Look at this tiny little school bus. This is the cutest thing I've ever seen. Harford County Public Schools Transportation School Bus, along with the newest bus to their fleet, an automated miniature replica of an actual school. And his name is Buster. That is adorable. Riding a school
love
bus
that
in the
thing.
parade, throwing out bubbles. I
want to see the
love
driver in
That
it.
is fantastic. That is a field trip I could absolutely get on board with. Happy 4th of July. Now, VFW Post 8672, Veterans of the Foreign Wars and Auxiliary.
Provides a welcoming place and events for veterans and their families. The VFW consists of men and women that have served our country in battle overseas. Along with their family members, the VFW continues to serve the community and fight for veterans' rights.
And We thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Look at this. This is a man with a plan. That is Eric from Tropical Smoothie Cafe. Wow, let me just tell you, they custom make smoothies. I have the pickiest kids in the world.
The Mustang Club of Maryland. The Mustang Club of Maryland is a group of enthusiasts and owners dedicated to enjoying, restoring, cruising, and showing that fabulous American classic car, the Ford Mustang. Kids, you know what you got to do, right? See if you can get louder than the cars.
The parents are going to thank you, Rich. All right. Come on, guys, louder.
Hey, drivers, I think the kids are louder. I don't know. I don't know.
Look at all these cars. These are beautiful. Look at the decorations on that one. I love that. And the sticker of the Statue of Liberty. Well, coming up next, Jarrettsville Federal. Proudly sponsoring the North Hartford High School Band is Jarrettsville Federal Savings and Loan. Originally founded in 1869 to fill the need for a stable financial institution for the community to entrust their savings and provide a source of money to encourage home ownership.
Happy 4th of July from the North Hartford High School Marching Hawks. They are pleased to be here performing in the Bel Air Independence Day Parade. The North Hartford High School Marching Band continues to strive for musical excellence each year, and they are excited to perform for you today.
Now that is the way to do a parade. Sitting in the back, being pulled by a van with a relaxing chair and umbrella. Hats off to you. Very smart move. Jarrettsville Fire Company.
Who is this?
Jarrettsville Fire Company.
Oh.
And thank you to the Jarrettsville Fire Company. We love having them in the parade every year and for all that they do to give back to the community. Here it comes. We Rock on Wheels. We Rock on Wheels, the mobile unit of We Rock the Spectrum Kids Gym, brings the sensory fun on site to your location for any type of event with activities on and off the bus. We Rock the Spectrum has an indoor play space for all kids located right next to, all the ladies know, Coles and Forest Hill. Love the energy. Absolutely love the energy.
What? What?
The North Hartford Football Club.
Can't hear you. What?
The premier youth travel soccer organization in Bel Air and surrounding communities. North Chesapeake Football Club offers a fun and competitive program for both boys and girls to take their soccer skills to the next level. The North Chesapeake Football Club loves being able to serve the Bel Air community and the Bel Air Recreation Council. Here they are. There's my girl, Vicki Jones, the NAACP. Love this group. Very welcome, dedicated member of Harford County. Thank you for all that you do for us. Very excited about this one, Rich. Very excited. This is Sit Means means sit dog training. I saw their car on the way to the parade, and I was thinking, it would be amazing to have a trained dog, just amazing. And they can do it. Sit means sit dog training proudly serves the Bel Air area. Look at these well-behaved canines. And they're equally well-behaved handlers, owners, and friends. Wouldn't you like a Christmas dog like these? You can count on sit means sit.
They taught me how to sit.
I'm sure they did.
And our banner sponsor, Jones Junction Band sponsor, once again sponsoring the C. Milton Wright Band. Jones Junction this year celebrated its 107th consecutive year as a family-run automotive business serving Harford County. Do you know this school?
Why do you think I wanted to read this one? It's my alma mater, C. Milton Wright High School. They are proud to present the 2025 Marching Mustangs. Under the direction of Miss Grace Kaminsky and Mr. Nathan Free. C. Milton Wright performing two favorites, A Patriot Salute and Treasure.
We have the Harford County Stockyards 4-H Club, where they want to educate and have fun together. Man, look at this float.
Oh
If
my
that
God.
cow moves, I'm out of here.
I love the Harford County Farm Fair. That is so much fun. Look forward to that every year. Happy 4th of July. All right, we got some people that know this one very well. Here they come, Independent Brewing Company. How are you? Thanks again for being part of the parade. Harford County's premier production brewery. It features a large tap room and patio located in the heart of downtown Bel Air at the top of the popular Ma and Pa Trail. The best part, the food's not only great, but you can bring your dogs. They have to be well behaved though.
Precast Transportation Solutions, experts in lifting and rigging, oversized and wide loads, flatbed trucking, and drop deck trailers. They handle septic tank and precast structure sales and delivery and crane truck services. Reliable, professional, and proud to support the community's Independence Day Parade. Chavis Septic Services, locally owned and family operated. Chavis Enterprises and Septic Services are committed to keeping our community clean and running smooth. Trust Chavis for your construction, hauling, and septic system needs. And thank you for supporting Bel Air's 4th of July Parade. Yeah. Something tells me they're not in order either. Yeah. Coming up, we have the Falston Volunteer Fire Company. We got a line of trucks here. We have the tanker trucks. A ladder, I'm just going to go right through them. Ladder truck, but the things that these things do are amazing. The Enforcer fire engine. The brush truck. That's the brush truck first, right? That thing pumps 250 gallons per minute.
That is absolutely incredible.
Per minute. I need something like that in my shower. How about a big hand for the fire companies today? And do me a favor, whenever you see any of your first responders, police, firefighters, EMTs, whatever, thank them for their service.
They risking their lives for us every day. We appreciate you so much.
How many? That's a 4,000-gallon tank?
Another one from Falston. Thank
Holy
you,
cow.
Falston. Maryland American Water, proud to sponsor the Havre de Grace High School Marching Band. Maryland American Water has been the drinking water provided for the Bel Air community since the early 1930s. They are committed to delivering safe, reliable water each time you turn on the tap.
The Havre de Grace High School Warrior Pride Band. Just to let you know, that is one busy band because they also perform in the Havre de Grace, Kingsville, and Darlington 4th of July parades. American Design and Build, American Century Solar, back again with their decorated truck. It's important to be a part of their community. ADB's truck illustrates how volunteering helps everyone directly.
Okay, Rich, I'm so excited for this one. And I had a little girl over there. Which little adorable girl wanted to see the princesses? Because here they are. The Magic Continues is Maryland's most magical character event company, bringing magic to your door. Princesses, superheroes, mermaids, dinosaurs, and more. All you need is faith, trust, and a phone call to the Magic Continues. There's Batman, too.
I
Love
was
the
wondering when Batman became a princess.
And they are proudly sponsored by Plaza Ford, where you make the deal. Proud to once again be a sponsor for the Bel Air 4th of July celebration, and we thank you so much.
Oh, man. One of my favorite instruments. The Hartford Highlanders Pipe Band. Under direction of Jeff Douglas, the band seeks to promote the Celtic arts here in Hartford County. Just give that a listen to, man. God.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the Miracle League of Hartford County. Mr. Tom Walls, tell me about the Miracle League real quick.
It's a ball field for people with special needs and disabilities. It's out at Shucks Road Sports Complex, and we accept anyone who can't play in the rec council ball.
Well, you did a great job. Did you beat the sheriff's office?
Yes, we did.
Fantastic job! The Miracle League of Hartford County, thank you so much. All right, guys, let's hear it. Miracle League from Hartford County.
Hartford Transit Link. Think Link. The county's public transit system is your passport to Hartford County. The fixed route bus service connects the city of Aberdeen, town of Bel Air, and city of Havre de Grace with the communities of Abingdon, Churchville, Edgewood, Joppatown, Perryman, Riverside, as well as Perryville in Cecil County. Look for its big blue buses and little ones too, taking you to work, school, shopping, medical visits, the Perry Point VA, and more. Find Link online or follow Link on Facebook. I know I'm going to get this wrong. The Baha'is of Bel Air have been marching in the Bel Air 4th of July parade for almost 35 years. The three core assertions of the Baha'i faith are the unity of God, the unity of religion, and the unity of mankind. These teachings inspire everyone to improve their own lives and contribute to the advancement of civilization.
How come you can't get RT Auto Works? I mean, that's an easy one. Like, who picks who does what?
Look at this. Look at this. We still have so much more parade to come. Who is having a good time? I'll tell you, if anybody can throw a 4th of July parade, it's Bel Air. No doubt about that. And don't forget, tonight we have so much more to look forward to. We have the fireworks display. The weather's going to be great. Who is going to be at the fireworks tonight? And we would like to thank RT Auto Works. RT Auto Works is a local family-owned automotive shop in Fallston. We are your one-stop stop for oil changes, lift kits, tires, and accessories. Here are some of the great cars that come alive at RT Auto Works. I love those. I always wanted one of those little mini cars. They're adorable. And we want to welcome back the Aberdeen Proving Ground Federal Credit Union as one of our band sponsors. Of course, the Aberdeen High School Marching Band. APG Federal Credit Union is a unique, not-for-profit financial cooperative with one mission: to help members build their wealth. APG FCU has 13 locations in Harford and Cecil County.
The Aberdeen High School Band. Please welcome the Aberdeen High School Eagle Marching Band under the direction of Miss Caitlin Whitman and conducted by drum majors Sophia Miranda and Braden Toms. The Aberdeen Band is honored to make an appearance once again at Bel Air's 2025 Independence Day Parade, and today is performing classic patriotic selections. Let's hear it for the Aberdeen High School Eagle Marching Band. Beachmont Cormets is a nonprofit 501c3 located only 20 minutes away from Bel Air in Kingsville.
Oh my goodness! Look at the theme! Look at the theme this year! I'm so excited!
The
It's
what?
Brick World!
Oh.
Yes, make some noise! And there's another Batman. Oh wow, we got a bunch of superheroes down there. That's awesome! Brick World, have you ever been there? It's so much fun. I get lost every year, but it's still really fun. There's a stormtrooper! Give it up for the stormtrooper! I gotta go down for the SIAD, guys. Rich, you gotta handle. I'm going to first response.
Are they afterwards? No, that's them right there, right?
Yep.
We got the Bel Air Youth Girls Softball. And right behind them, first response, heating and cooling.
Yes, the Society of Italian American Businessmen, Tony DeBola. How you doing? Tell us about you guys.
We're doing great. We love this. You know that.
Well, I know you put a lot of effort into your floats every year, so what can we expect?
Just great music and lots of fun.
Believe this man, he never lies. Tony DeBola. Joe Papa, yes, the president. How are you?
I'm doing well. How about you?
She's stacking competition again this year. All right. Yeah, woo! Hey,
Hey, sweetie.
happy 4th of July.
The Historical Society of Harford County invites you to return to Rubens on Saturday, August 16th at 4 p.m. Enjoy the food, music, dancing, and classic cars of the 1950s. Be there or be square.
And J.G. Goss Contracting. J.G. Goss Contracting today appears in a 1954 Chevy skate body truck. They are a local family business and Harford County's most trusted roofing and siding contractor for over 40 years. Thank you, J.G. Goss. I'm getting my letters mixed up. Thank you so much. Woo!
doing that one, Greg?
Yorktown Apparel Company. Yorktown Apparel Company, your local apparel company for all organization, team, and corporate needs right here in Bel Air. A staple in the community for almost 45 years. Next time your organization, company, or team have apparel needs, make Yorktown yours.
Sonas Brass Theater is an all-age brass and percussion ensemble that combines the precision and tradition of the marching arts with the entertainment and excitement of a stage show. Sonas Brass is a program offering of Shenandoah Sound, a 501c3 nonprofit performing arts organization based in Prince William County, Virginia.
Come on, guys!
Churchville Presbyterian Church service is Sunday morning at 10:30 a.m. Preschool and child care operation Monday through Friday, 6:30 to 5:30. And for more information, please call 410-836-2148. Look at this beautiful float they have here. Right behind them, Bridges Montessori School. Bridges Montessori School students, staff, and alumni are marching to promote Montessori education. Their mission is to soundly interpret the philosophy of Maria Montessori in order to cultivate personal growth for each individual. Through the use of a carefully curated educational environment, they develop self-disciplined, confident, and independent lifelong learners. Their students find joy in serving the community, starting in the classroom.
And Horton's Detailing. This Independence Day, Horton's Detailing is rolling through the streets of Bel Air with style. As proud members of the community, Horton's is here to celebrate freedom, fun, and flawless finishes. Whether it's a classic ride or a daily driver, we bring top-tier detailing that makes a vehicle shine, like the fireworks that we're going to see tonight lighting up the sky.
Hey, did you hear that?
What?
Horton did. Horton heard a who?
I love those books. Don't get me started. I love those. Point Creek Alliance. Otter Point Creek Alliance promotes environmental education of school students and the general public, offers volunteer opportunities, supports research, sponsors college internships, and promotes stewardship and conservation in the reserve and surrounding areas. Look at them go! Such talent! Come on, guys, clap along! Clap along! And once again, thank you to Otter Point Creek Alliance. And Trash Panda Dumpsters. Trash Panda Dumpsters, a small business locally owned and operated right here in Bel Air, provides residential and commercial dumpsters ranging in size from 10 yards to 20 yards. We thank them so much.
The Fusion Core Band is sponsored by Balsamo Letters, Rena, and Rosensteel. You've seen this sponsor for decades as Balsamo Stewart, Letters, and Ruth, the business accounting firm of choice for many Harford and Cecil County businesses. The Fusion Core Band.
Originally from Morris County, New Jersey, but now they are from Florida under the direction of Holly Marino. They are excited to return to Bel Air for our 4th of July parade.
Online Barbers is celebrating 10 years of business in Harford County and has been selected 8 times as Harford's best. Be sure to visit them in Bel Air Plaza on Baltimore's Pike for the re-grand opening on July 7th.
Here come the Maryland State Police Alumni Association 1. First, 1949 Ford F5 Maryland State Police truck pulling a seatbelt convincer. The seatbelt was used at the farm fair and other events back in the 80s just to sign a waiver. Buckle in, and it releases, crashes into the rubber stops. It will make a believer. You should always, always wear your seatbelt. Owned by Jerry Scarborough, retired Maryland State Police. Maryland State Police Alumni Association 2, a 1968 Ford Custom 500 Maryland State Police car driven by Corporal Glenn Gitcher. Original, it was restored. Troopers received a new trooper car every 2 years. C8 was the original tag on this unit.
A 1972 Dodge Polara Maryland State Police car. The federal government told Maryland State Police our cars were too dark. From 72 to 83, the cars were painted yellow, driven by John Wheeler. And the 1994 Chevrolet Caprice Maryland State Police car, from 84 until 1994, Maryland State Police units were painted desert tan.
Okay, guys, let's thank our fireworks sponsor for tonight, Jones Junction. Don't miss the 2025 Bel Air fireworks display sponsored by Jones Junction. They've been with us for 106 years. Absolutely amazing. We couldn't do it without them or without their support. Give it up for our Grand Marshal. He works so hard every year to make this happen, Mr. Michael Blum. Thank you to everyone that worked here today on the parade. Thank you to Hartford TV. Thank you to Perry Thompson and Matt McDonald sitting here with me. Perry and Matt kept the narration clean and clear. And the parade went on, rain or shine, hot or cold, we're always here for you. Let's give a round of applause to our judges and all of our parade marshals and to Rich Bennett for helping me today. Thank you so much. I'm Christy Breslin signing off saying have a safe and wonderful time. Be a volunteer, help your community, enjoy the fireworks.
Big hand for Christy, because I guarantee you she's not going to have a voice tomorrow, which means TJ's going to love it.